Hi everybody, so in this video we are going to look at categories. Categories are an essential way for you to be able to track and analyze the key topics and questions that users are asking on your website's assistant. Essentially, rather than having a chatbot answer questions but not have visibility of what these questions are and what the chatbot is answering, with categories you are not only able to see the questions that are being asked, but also have them automatically categorized into different groups that you choose in order to be able to see knowledge gaps on your website, see what customers or users are asking about, essentially what people are asking and what they want to know. So the first thing you have to do here in settings of your Genie is under categories, add a category. So it's entirely customizable and very simple to set up. For the purpose of this video, let's assume that the category is about subscription plans. This means that any question on your website about upgrading to a premium plan, what are the subscription plans, what are the differences, the benefits, how can I upgrade, anything about subscription plans, the AI will detect it, categorize it, and then you can follow up based on that. So the first thing you have to do, very important, to write a detailed description about what this category is, what it means to you, and what is essentially included in this category. So the more detail you provide, the easier it is for the AI to understand and define each category. So for subscription plans, you could have something like any question about subscription tiers, benefits, pricing, management, billing and cancellation of subscription services, and upgrading plans. So any question about upgrading a plan or something will be considered under this category. Now, you can either leave it as is, and whenever a customer asks something about this category, it will be detected, and in the statistics you will be able to see. Or you can get the assistant to ask a follow-up question if a user asks something about this category. So a follow-up question can either be a message. So for instance, for subscription plans, you could get the assistant to answer something like, it's great to see you interested in upgrading to premium. What do you want to know about it? And then it incites the user to ask their next question. If you want to take it one step further, you could have an email input. So in this case, you could write something here like, write your email and one of our sales agents will be in touch with you shortly. And it will include an email input for the user to write their email. Now here, you can take it one step further and receive an email notification whenever the user asks a follow-up question about this category. For instance, if they want to upgrade to a premium plan, you would receive a notification email and then you can take it on from there. This email, you can either receive it just yourself or send an email to yourself and to the user. So the email includes whatever text you decide to appear. So you've got the email subject and the content and a transcript of the conversation. So this email notification feature can be very useful. For instance, a user asks to speak to an agent, you receive an email. A user is wanting to upgrade to premium, you receive an email. A user wants to know more about a specific product or something, you receive an email. And with that, you are then able to respond, to speak to the user directly, and provide a full customer service experience for the user. The last thing that you can do is to display a clickable button with a link to an external source. So for example, with a subscription plan, it could be something as simple as, to subscribe to premium, click this button. And then you have the button that redirects them to the subscription. Now, once that is set, the last thing to decide is the frequency. The frequency is how many questions the user should ask about this category before the assistant replies with the follow-up question. So this is recurrent, which means that if the user asks a question, does nothing with the email input or the button, doesn't click on it, but keeps asking questions about it, after 2 more questions in this case, the assistant will ask the follow-up question again. So you can decide whether it's after 2 questions, 3, 4, or after every single question that the user asks. Now, once all of this is set up and you've got your category, you click Save. You can then add another category, follow the same steps and see how these are performing in the statistics or in the chats as well, as you will have a tag for each category. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next video.